Yo, what's going on guys? Fate here and welcome back to the channel, and today I am bringing you guys my week 5 APA Odyssey game. And this week my prep is pretty much what I've been bringing for most of the season, with a little kinks. Anyway, before we get farther in, be sure to like the video if you like it and subscribe for more. I've been putting up some pretty consistent APA content every week. And yeah, if you like it, bro, just subscribe. Anyway, so we got Calm Mind Mega Diancie, that's mixed with Moonblast, Mystical Fire, Diamond Storm, and Calm Mind. I decided to go mixed because it could potentially do more damage to Clefable. And you guys can see the matchup on your screen. But yeah, so it could potentially do more damage to his Clefable, which was one thing that I wanted to just have in case. And then he also had a Mamoswine, which Diamond Storm could do more damage to, but Moonblast actually did more damage once I did the Calyx. So yeah, anyway. He also had a Beedrill, but that didn't really matter. Beedrill, I was never going to stay in or anything, so yeah. Anyway, next up, we had our Zapdos. Yeah, here, you guys can look at it. Next up, we have our Zapdos, and Zapdos was pretty standard once again. Discharge, Hurricane, U-Turn, and Roost. We bring offensive Zapdos again. I just like its matchup. It comes in on Corviknight, faster than Mamoswine. You can do a lot to that. Clefable really doesn't appreciate switching in. Latios doesn't appreciate switching in Discharge. Really, if you look at his team, he didn't have a ton of things that appreciate switching in. And even if he did get the prediction right with the Mamoswine, potentially I could chip him enough where Hurricane could kill him. So, yeah. And then we got Choice Band Glastrier, could potentially or most likely 2-ko everything on his team, including Corviknight, because that mon had to be Spadef for my Diancie. So, yeah, Glastrier, Choice Band, just a really good bring, can 2-ko basically every guy. Rocky Helmet, Nidoqueen for his offensive threats like Mega Beedrill. And then obviously we have Sledge Wave to help beat the Clefable, and then it's my rocker on the squad. We have Slowking, which is here to take the brunt of his offense, here to switch into Latios and Mamoswine. Really just a very important mon here, Dragon Tail, so I don't get beat by like stupid Calm Mind Latios, right? So yeah. Then we got Decidueye here to help us with his Urshifu Rapid, with the helmet in case he's not protected pads. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's the prep. I'll catch you guys in the game. Okay. We are back here again with the squad, with the game. Sorry, once again, we're doing post-com. I did a live recording, but it got messed up, so yeah, we gotta do post-com now. Anyway. Here you can see what he brought. He brought basically everything I expected, and he also brought the Alolan Persian and dropped the Mega Beedrill, which makes Nidoqueen a little bit more expendable, which is fine. Otherwise, he doesn't really have a great Diancie switch-in, or Zapdos switch-in for that matter. And then obviously, like I said, Glastrier is going to be able to basically 2-go everyone on his team for the most part. So yeah. And then, like I said, Slowking's going to have to take a huge chunk of his offense. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, so I already went over what's going to happen with in terms of matchup for a little. So we lead Zapdos, he leads Alolan Persian. I don't want to get knocked off for Toxic, so I go Nidoqueen. Like I said, pretty expendable in comparison to the others. So yeah, he clicks Toxic first turn, then he clicks Knock Off the next. I have my rocks up, he Parting Shots. I believe I just Sledge Wave or T-Bolt actually. I think I T-Bolted on his Corviknight Nevermore. Pretty good reference to a poem. Anyways, I go Zapdos on his Corviknight as he defogs, which I figured. And then I just U-turn. No way he's going to stay in. And I'm able to go Glastrier. And then I Icicle Crash on his Teleport. And he flinched, so he couldn't even get any momentum off that. So I get another hit. So that's kind of fortunate, but not a huge game changer. And I got 36 off on his Urshifu Rapid, which is really good for me. Then I go to Decidueye, and I see that he is protected pads, which, I mean, makes sense. They usually are. And we're just going to U-turn out on the Corviknight and go back to our Zapdos. As he U-turns, and I don't get the static on that one. And then he brings in the Mamoswine. I'm like, okay, this is bad, boys. This is bad. Fortunately, he clicks Icicle Crash on the first one, so that's definitely good for me. And then he just switches out as I teleport, and I'm able to go Zapdos again. I believe this time I Hurricane, and he actually stays in and predicts me to U-turn. And I could have just gotten rid of his Corviknight, which would be really good, but not quite what happened. Then I go Slowking on his Latios Draco Meteor, and I'm like, wow, this is pretty tough. That's very specs. So I'm going to be able to go free Diancie because I was able to deduce that it is specs. And then I believe I just Mystical Fire here, and I bring his Corviknight down to 11%. As he shows that he's Mirror Armor. It doesn't really matter though, as I'm just going to Mystical Fire again. And I knew I had Diamond Storm, so I wasn't too worried. Unfortunately, Diamond Storm does not kill Mamoswine in 91, so I just go ahead and sack my Nidoqueen. Then I go Glastrier, knowing it's the only thing that can, take a hit from the Mamoswine and kill it back. So it was pretty important to do that. Also, I think that every other mom was in range, because Slowking was at 28. So there you go. So even if it gets Regenerator, it would have still potentially been in range. So I had to go Glastrier, and then I just get a kill as he sacks off his Clefairy. So yeah. Then he's gonna go his Urshifu, threaten me out. I'm gonna go to Decidueye again as he Surgeon Strikes, Surgeon Strikes, which actually does kind of a lot. And then he's gonna Ice Punch me actually as I roost up, and that's okay because I knew I needed to click Roost because I might not get another time, and I don't want to lose to Urshifu later in the game. So I Roost up here as I get back up to 91, and then I go Hard Diancie because I figured Knockoff was coming out. So yeah, he goes for Parting Shot though, and I did not know that's how that worked. But yeah, I'm actually forced to switch out off of his Parting Shot because of Magic Bounce, and then I just go back to Diancie. Is he Parting Shots me again, and this is a pretty funny scenario. This time I go Zapdos, then I go Diancie again, hoping he would Toxic me. He doesn't. He just goes for Parting Shot again. Obviously, I was hoping he would Toxic me so I could get the Toxic on him. This time he just switches out as I Discharge, and now he's in a really good spot. I go Slowking, which is at 100%, so that's like pretty okay. And then I predict him to Icicle Crash, predicting my Zapdos. Unfortunately, I do not get that right. So my Slowking is dead, and he still has a Mamoswine and his Latios. Fortunately, I do force a kill here with my Diancie, so that's very good for me. And it looks like we're in a decent situation. As he goes for Iron Tail, and I'm like, why didn't he do that the other 40 million times? And my Diancie's dead, and then he knocks off my Zapdos. So this is a dire situation, because my Zapdos is very much so in range of both of these guys. And then I set my Decidueye knowing that the Latios was definitely going to Psychic. And now here, I had to make a decision on what I wanted to do, because I believe, never mind, that wasn't really a decision. I don't know. Anyways, so I Heavy Slam, 100% accurate versus Icicle Crash, which I believe is 90% accurate, and Heavy Slam had a pretty good chance to kill the Latios anyway. So yeah, that's where that decision came from, instead of just Icicle Crashing. So yeah, anyway, so we kill the Latios, and we get the boost. And then he goes Mamoswine, and he has to go for the superpower because Earthquake was a roll, and I think it was in my favor for him. Earthquake did not kill, so he goes for the superpower, and then he's at -1 attack, so Icicle Crash will not kill, and so he has to go off of my miss, and Hurricane doesn't miss. So big shout out to Zapdos for having some good eyes, bro. Big shout out to Zapdos, and we improve to 4-1 on the season. So yeah, awesome. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.